Good evening. It's just past midnight. Let's see, Friday afternoon, I think. Let's see, yep, Friday morning, just after midnight. Alright, so this is Operation Sign of Cross, Norway, 1944, February. Our task in this mission is to find and destroy the German research complex situated in Norway. Our intelligence people think that the research that is done there is connected to the development of a nuclear bomb. We have to prevent at all costs the Germans to continue with this. It is debated to this day just how far Germany went with a nuclear program. Some people say that it didn't have a nuclear program at all. It was just, fantasy made up by certain propagandists. But the question I have to ask is if it's true that they were not seeking to create a nuclear weapon, then what was their research into heavy water production at all? Last I checked, heavy water production is, research into plutonium, and other than a possible dirty bomb, I don't see what other possible reason why they would need any such research. Anyway, I'm going to skip the intro because the intro is irrelevant to the first mission. It's actually connected to the second mission. Oh, and dear Jacob, please consider turning the intro into an auto video, if you know what I mean. Like the one that plays the beginning of the first mission in Yugoslavia. The planes getting shot down and we bailing out, something like that. Operation Thor's Hammer. Alright, this must be a very, very brightly lit facility because it says right here that it's midnight, just 15 minutes after midnight, and yet it looks like a daytime. Very weird. But then again, I've seen that effect before, where it can be 1 in the morning and you can see the horizon because the whole area is so brightly illuminated by the clouds and the snow. Anyway, our first target is the local power station. Luckily, it is within the range of the guns on our ships that are hiding in the fog. We place 2 remote-controlled homing devices in the complex station and then quickly disappear. Okie dokie. I have an idea, though, if you hear me out. And this will unfortunately have to involve you changing the briefing a bit. Let's see. We weren't able to loot much. I'm indecisive that way. What is this? The new Gammon Bomb Grenade. British anti-tank grenade with impact fuse. First time I ever saw those was Medal of Honor Airborne, and then later Company of Heroes 2. There was a heavy variant and a light variant in that game.
Primary goal, to place 2 radio homing devices in these spots. The premises are patrolled by guards continuously. There are also machine gun towers on the fence. But only one of the towers can fire inside the premises. The real danger could be the internal towers, the ones which are not manned at the moment, fortunately. If the enemy succeeds, we will have a really big problem on our hands.
You mean succeeds in manning them? Sheesh, that's so annoying.
We start the mission by disembarking from the boat here. It is necessary to move quickly and unobserved to the place where the transmitters are to be located. The way out of the premises is here, and that concludes the mission. Remember that from the moment the transmitters are switched on, we have only 5 minutes before the Navy sends us their visiting card.
That part has always confused me, and I'll show you what I mean in a bit. Let's see. Good gravy, I'm suddenly lost. There it is. I was wondering where everything went. Let's see. I don't think you'd be able to carry it. So, the very next mission, we are on board a plane that is, well, it's nighttime. We're on a plane. I don't know how much time has gone by because I need to unlock the mission in order to find out. But we clearly head back home in order to get on that plane. We come here, destroy the power plant, and then we go back home to get board a plane to come back here in a different location to do the rest of the campaign. So what I'm figuring is, why not change it so we start off the mission here or here, somewhere out of the side of the towers and hidden behind some trees, I suppose. We infiltrate the camp, and then the extraction point is the boat. And we meet some NPC characters here, some allied soldiers. Kind of like what we get in the third mission of Norway in Hidden Dangers 2. What do you think, Jacob? I think it's a good idea. I think it'd be fun. It'd be certainly ambitious. And hey, a pack of cigarettes. What brand are we looking at? Salmon A. Castle Rose Limited. With filter. 30. Wonder if they're still in business. I know Lucky Strikes, which was issued to all American GIs, are still in business. Anyway. King 6, this is Alpha 1. We got a couple of snowcats moving along the perimeter. Acknowledge Alpha 1. Observe and avoid contact. Damn it. Bad time to save it. Well, we've been compromised. All right, and that's my latest suggestion as well. See, besides besides inverting the extraction and starting point and whatnot. But yeah, since this is clearly in a blizzard condition, reduce enemy visibility. They spawn us way too easily. Was that all? Robert Vanguard, you're useless. Former Navy gunner, my butt. At least this fence isn't giving off an electrical hum. Now he's dead. throw this thing. It is, after all, just a water bag. The kind that you put over your head with icy water for a hurt head. Stuff with either Comp B or dynamite, I'm not sure which. But yeah, you know, scamming grenades were basically the first IED of, well, maybe the most famous ID. I'm not sure. Improvised explosive device, basically. You can't throw that thing very far at all, but understandable. Seem to throw it a little bit to the left. Oh, that was a waste. Damn, you are useless.
My leg!
I don't know if it's because I landed it right on the top, or if the thing genuinely needs 2 gamma grenades to take out. The first one did kind of hit it on the side, which probably deflected some of the explosion. And you again, I forgot. On the upside, that does allow me to test again. That proves it. We need 2. You probably can't hear it, but there's very ominous music playing right now, and it's because I keep getting copyright strikes for such old and forgotten music. It's weird. YouTube is ridiculously picky that way. Nexus yet. Huh, almost got me. Good job in making accuracy go up very much when a guy lays down. I'm under the impression that looking down the sight does indeed raise the volume, raise the accuracy as well. If my observations are correct, yeah, just over this dune, for lack of a better word, of snow, there's still ground to walk on. So if you could make this accessible, you could say, hey, we parachuted about a mile away, and we walked, and then we start, on the other side around midnight. The mission starts there at midnight. Of course, I can't see it on the map, which is kind of sad. Because in the end, it makes no sense for us to not go back to the boat that we came from. Especially considering how the next mission's going to be. We're going to have different uniforms, and we're going to be dropping off from a plane. Big explosion. That's, I think, that artillery should blow up to symbolize the ammunition getting destroyed. Nope, still can't access this cold truck. We did this. No need to punish the local civilian population. Alright, he's gonna go warm the engine up while I do my work over here. Let's see how effective a shotgun is. Yeah, the recharge is too slow. Any way to speed that up? Naphtha. Benzene. have to get it to a higher elevation, get a better signal that way. That's better. Had I waited 3 more minutes, you would have seen a huge array of explosions that would make that would be on par with the bombing run we saw at the train station. Well, killed 33 enemies, and we blew up an important power plant. The whole region will be out of power, communication will be crippled, and we can continue wreaking havoc on Norway. Alright folks, you have a good night, or at least see you until the next video. Please hit the like button and subscribe, help my channel grow, spread my channel out to others, share my video. Thank you kindly.